Alright, you guys, so we got Shanny Shan and Rev. They had a little fight. Shanny got jealous. The chat baited them into a fight and they fell for it. Hook, line, and sinker. So, you guys, this was hysterical. This was so funny to watch. Anyways, I'm pretty sure most of you already saw it. But anyways, here we go.
And I want a kiss now. Can I have a kiss? Thank you. I gave you your drink.
He needs to take a shower.
What? Because I'm hot and bothered. Look, this is...
Imagine having somebody like Shanny Shan trying to dirty shame you. Shanny, when was the last time you took a shower? When was the last time you bathed, honey?
This is just facts. That when you're with someone, you live with, you love them fully. You're still a man and have eyes. That's all it is. It's a man having eyes.
Okay.
That's it. That's it.
You like the color changing mics? Thanks. These are like $30 on Amazon.
This guy right here, the brand is called Fifine, Fifine. This thing was $30. It's got volume dial. See, I turn myself all the way down. I turn myself all the way up. It's got a volume dial, and on the top, boom, muted. Very beautiful, $30, and it sounds awesome.
Why would he talk like that about you, about someone else? Because he's a dumbass.
No, I don't hide things. I don't hide anything from her at all. There's literal, even if I have like a mind thing, I share it with her.
And you guys honestly pay attention to the chat. Did these guys in the chat have a meeting before this live stream? Because everybody in the chat, they baited these two into this fight and they're too dumb to realize it. Oh my God.
Okay, hon.
It's true.
Jesus.
It's a way to keep me honest.
Okay.
What are you talking about? Okay.
I think the lady protests too much.
No, they're asking a question. I'm giving them the answer. I take every thought captive.
Susan's like, then look without speaking. It's her fault.
No, I take every thought captive. And when I do that, I let her know.
You have to speak out?
I let her know. I wouldn't have said anything if it was
Simply Wit said, women don't like that, Rev.
I wouldn't say anything if she wasn't a TikTok influencer. If it was just a good-looking woman, I wouldn't have said anything.
Wait, what? Okay, let me try to understand his thinking here. He said something because she's a TikTok influencer. So he's thinking he has no chance with her. But if she was there in person, he would have said something. Is that what I'm getting from you, Rev? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
So, let's talk about Liver King.
How would you feel if Shanny was drooling over a hot man?
She has.
When?
It doesn't bother me.
When?
Shanny, there's a list of men you have lusted over and you're very vocal about. The list is too long. I'm going to go on top of my head. Ooh, let me see. G-Man. BGTV. Who else? I know there's a couple other people, I don't remember their names, but Shanny, shut up.
I'm not going into details with this online. I don't want this.
When? You caused a huge fight over Theo because you were jealous of him from a game.
Oh, that's stupid shit. Yeah, I was.
Well, then think about how you feel. And then apply it to how I would feel.
This is how you keep a marriage honest, I think.
I mean, what marriage? You two are as married as my Canadian bacon is married to Poop Boy. All four of you are delusional. Well, all three of you are delusional, except for the Poop Boy. But all three of you are delusional.
If not, okay.
This is how you cause a fight.
Well, then fine. I'll never mention any kind of fucking, like, whatever. Other beautiful person. And you're beautiful. You're beautiful. So you're in that club.
Ooh, Rev, shut your dirty lying mouth. No, she is not. No, she is not. Stop lying.
Like, whatever. Just watch fucking Liver King. Because that's what we were supposed to be doing.
Well, yeah, until you decided to drool over this lady.
Because she's a TikTok influencer. I thought I'd mention it. It's interesting. That's the only reason I mentioned it.
Ew. I bet you that Rev was beating his baby carrot to her. Ugh. The violation. The violation. That lady needs to sue Rev. That lady needs to be notified so she can sue Rev.
I'll leave if you want me to. Do you want me to go in the kitchen? I'll leave.
No, you're fine.
I didn't do anything, man.
Afford anything and
Look at
everything.
this.
Because Joe Rogan, we don't have to make videos to pretend anymore. All of this is happening. We're coming to you. I've challenged you man to man to a fight. Honorable. And we don't have to pretend or make any videos. The world is watching. They'll make the videos for us.
So this dude has a man crush on Joe Rogan. Is that what's happening? He has a man crush on Joe Rogan, and Joe Rogan shut him down. Because, like, why would he want to fight Joe Rogan? I'm not getting this whole entire story.
What the fuck? Why would you move like that? And then threaten Joe Rogan to a fight?
Because he wants to fight him. Testosterone. He feels slighted by Joe Rogan, so it's time to take it to the ring. That's it.
Okay, thank you, Rev, being useful for once. Why does he feel slighted by Joe Rogan? Somebody fill me in.
True.
That's it. It's pure testosterone.
And you don't have to hold a camera. You can hold the hand of somebody that you love, because what happens next to you, you're going to need to remember that feeling. You're going to need something more than what you did.
Mountain Mama said, just got in here, but if I see you, an attractive woman, and I think she's attractive, I'll look at my husband and go, she's a pretty lady, and he'll go, not prettier than you.
Exactly. Yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
You don't have to point it out that you got attractive to someone.
I'm going to leave. You can do the show.
Rev is like, oh, hell no. I see where this is going. I'm out of here. Good for you, Rev. Good for you. Save yourself. Save your mentals.
No, I'm just...
No, I think the energy is really... I'm going to leave because I don't want to fight you.
No, maybe you want to go on TikTok and start talking to her.
You're doing this for the show, right?
No.
This isn't real, right? Because I'm going to be really insulted.
Why are you insulted? You're the one who made it a big deal. I didn't even know how the woman looked. I just know she was going, oh, thank you so much. Outside.
I'm leaving. Bye, guys.
Oh, look at that. He doesn't want to be confronted.
Damn it, I hate that I have to do this. Shanny, you're the asshole for doing this in front of people. You are the asshole that had to do this in front of people. You could have waited until you're off the live stream to do this. So from where I'm sitting, you deserve it.
Look at that. Oh, why? Because I said something about it? Wow. Wow. A guilty conscience, Shanny. I think so. I think so.
Or maybe he wasn't in the mood to be playing one of your BS games, Shanny. You ever think about that? He was not interested in playing your BS game.
I mean, he talked about it. I wouldn't even known if he didn't say anything.
So that tells me that he wasn't hiding it from you. So how is he doing anything wrong? He wasn't hiding it from you. So, like, I don't know. I don't understand it. What's the problem, Shan? What's the problem?
I will let him pout. Honey, you explained how she looked in detail. You can't talk about it?
Shanny, maybe he was trying to drop some hints towards you, okay? Maybe he was trying to drop hints at you, trying to tell you that you're getting extra fat again. You're overly fat, but you're getting extra fat again. Maybe that was his hint.
Are you being honest with me, or are you not being honest with yourself? That's the question. Well, you should be loving me more than that girl, I'll say that.
I mean, Shanny, I don't know what to tell you. Like, come on. You know, as well as the rest of us know, if Rev was given a chance to run off with somebody and not be with you, you know he would take it. What does that tell you? What does that tell you?
Damn well treat her better than me. When's the last time you made me feel go, aww? Yeah. Dude, that's awesome pizza. Yeah, I know, he did it yesterday too. And him running away like he did makes him even look guiltier.
Nope. I would say on this one, in his part, it was a smart move. Good job, Rev. Good job.
It does. Why are you going in there?
I'm not ruining my day.
Oh. You're being attacked?
Yeah.
By people pointing shit out that women don't like that? Oh. Oh, is that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. No, honey. I didn't say that. It's the fact that you went in detail like you fell in love with her. Why am I insane? How? How is it insane? You don't have to talk to me about it, though, and act like you've all flustered.
Yeah, whatever. I'm sorry that I said anything. There we go.
Like, holy shit.
I'm sorry I said anything. Seriously.
My husband did that to me once, and ever since I feel ugly to him. Yeah, I know, it does make you feel ugly, and you're not good enough.
Insane and stupid, but anyway.
How is it insane and stupid?
Oh my god, there's other hot people in the world. It doesn't mean you're less hot. You're not.
I ain't no fitness model.
So.
I mean, no shit, Shanny. You're no fitness model. You will never be, honey, and you will never be. At the rate you're going, forget about it, dear. Forget about it.
You can't see that?
Yeah, so that doesn't mean you're not hot.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't mean you're not
Mm-hmm.
hot.
Mm-hmm.
This is fucking stupid.
Mm-hmm.
So the show now is no longer about this, it's about this.
I want to talk about the liver cane, but we got to get over this problem.
I'm sorry I mentioned anything about the person. Honestly, the reason I brought it up is because of the TikTok thing. I thought that was neat. You know, I never met a TikTok person.
Yeah, and she was definitely flaunting herself to you. Uh-huh.
She was just waiting.
Yeah, I was seeing how she was flirting with you. I heard it. You could even see it on camera, my face, outside. Dude, you guys saw my face when he went outside.
Well, how is it my fault if she's flirting with me? How is it my fault?
I'm just saying.
Okay.
Obviously, you were flirting back if you were so taken aback by her.
Zero flirting.
Guys, I want to need one of you to take one for the team in order to save Rev, in order to separate these two. We're going to need one of you to take one for the team, please.
On either side. She was telling me what she did for a living, aside from DoorDash. Fuck you. Super stupid black woman shit. I'm not dealing with this bullshit. There's no flirting, nothing. She was telling me what she did.
Well, Shana spoke up about that shit.
Yeah, I know, because people are really insecure.
Did she just start talking about being a fitness influencer randomly?
No, she asked about the mukbang thing, and I said, no, we're not doing a mukbang right now. But I said, well, the channel Shanny for Christ.
Oh, he'll never be nicer to me. He'll always treat other women better looking than me. Way better than me.
Why are you with me then?
Good question.
Ooh, I have the answer. Well, see, Rev, first she was with you for the money, but then she blew 80% of your money. So now she's with you because she needs a place to live at, because her family wants nothing to do with her. And she's not going to go to women's shelter or do anything for herself. That's why she's with you. I'm pretty sure deep down inside, you know why she's with you. Why are such stupid questions, Rev?
Get out then. Leave. Get out.
Wow.
I don't know why. I love when Rev says that. That's like his power move. And he knows that she can't do shit or say shit. And she knows that she has him cornered. I love when he does that to her.
Yeah.
Wow.
If you feel shitty with me, leave.
Wow.
It always comes to this for some stupidity.
Wow.
Nothing. She delivered my fucking Wegmans. She delivered my Wegmans.
You're being very mean to me.
Yeah, I'm done with this. Bye. I'm not.
I know, you gotta go and Instagram her and talk to her on the Twitters.
You're an asshole.
How am I an asshole?
Yes, Rev. Go in the TikTok, go to the Instagrams, and go to the twatters, stalk her down and move her in. Yes, Rev. Yes, Rev. We need a new castmate. We need a new castmate, Rev.
You have a Twitter.
Yeah, I have Twitter.
And you have a Facebook.
You know I know her ex.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Get out of your house. I mean it.
Oh, I guess he has a date with this chick. Am I? How?
A date with her? With what money? What? Here's the thing. Oh my God. Listen, I really, really wish that would happen. Shanny gets kicked to the curb and this chick moves in and then we watch Shanny scrambled. You guys, that would be delicious. Come on. Wouldn't that be a delicious content? That would be delicious content.
How? I should watch his phone.
I am telling you, you guys, people in the chat, somebody said, yeah, watch his phone. Oh, it was Mary Jane. Mary Jane said, watch his phone.
No, I don't.
You see everything I do. All of our accounts are connected. I have zero privacy, none. You see everything I do. What are you shaking your head at? You know that's...
You're not treating me right.
Shanny, the man has been wiping your ass for how long? What the hell are you talking about?
I know he always tells me to go. You know? It's fine. I've never, ever been really appreciated by anyone.
Well, Shanny, that sounds more like a you problem now, isn't it? What do you do for other people? You have to do something for people in order for them to appreciate you. So that should tell you something about you then.
So it's fine. Anyway.
To give you something to fight for, because I have my family to fight for. And I'll die for them, you know that. And you're a black belt, but you've never come across something like this. Willing to die, hoping that you'll choke me out. I pray to God, because that's a dream come true. It feels good. And then the limbs, I'm fighting for my family. So limb. Go ahead. But then you have to contend with something else. And I weigh 177 pounds, an actual savage. And so at first you're like, fuck that guy. And right when you all of a sudden he did get your attention, which I already did before this, you're saying, I'm going to choke that motherfucker, that piece of fucking shit, I'm going to choke him out. So what warriors do, you and Andrew Tate are good warriors. But you're actually better than that real tension we have. Comedy.
You guys, I do not recognize any of these mods. How many mods does she go through in a week? Holy moly.
Comedy that you do is good and true. We have real tension. But what I see in you is comedy is good and true. Touch points. How people laugh if we don't make fun of them at their expense. They laugh. You should all make fun of me. You should all make fun of me at my expense. Trust me. It still works. And then you should get paid for it. And let's go.
You really
Let's go.
like
You guys, I have to tell you, this Liver King dude from watching it through Shanny right now, he doesn't sound right. He absolutely does not sound right.
Me feel really low sometimes, though.
Because we're leaving, we're going to Austin. What was my very last point?
That we're going to kick Joe Rogan's ass?
The real G said it. Oh, it's my speech. Justin Fisk.
Why don't you listen to your own words again?
This isn't just two YouTubers throwing shade on Twitter. This is a full-blown potential criminal obsession that spans several months, crosses state lines, and
Girls don't like men talking to them like that.
And weapons hoarding.
Shanny, for the love of God, women, pause the video. We want to hear this fight. We need to hear this fight. You're not doing it right, Shanny. Pause the video so we can hear the fight.
To
Yeah, it
ritualistic
does.
challenges and printed screenshots of Joe Rogan's face scribbled over
always
with
say,
phrases like,
leave.
expose the beta. It sounds like a rejected script for a bad action movie.
You
but
think that's
this is
gonna
very
make me
real
feel better?
and terrifying. The Liver King, once the poster child of raw meat masculinity, now
I
appears
wanna
to be
feel
spiraling
secure,
into the
and you make
vortex
me
of
feel even
delusion,
more
vengeance,
insecure?
and toxic alpha male theatrics that escalated to the point where law enforcement had to intervene.
You don't need to tell me about how she looks and everything.
The timeline, the
And
bizarre
how
behavior,
attractive
the
you
bench
are to
press,
her.
the witness statement,
I didn't need to
the
know
arrest.
any of that.
And here's the question: how did
It's
this
like
go
you
so far?
exchanged numbers
People now see
outside.
the red flags waving in their faces while this man granted about ancestral tenets.
You guys, you know what's wild to me? is that Shanny acts like there's a land of women outside just waiting to scoop up a Rev. It's bewildering to me. It's like, Shanny, you're okay. You and Rev are okay. Honestly, you don't have to worry about anybody scooping him up.
Buckle up, because what started as a podcast call out has turned into a primal manhunt. To understand how we got here, we need to rewind back to when the Liver King's image was still intact, or at least still profitable. For years, Brian Johnson cultivated a brand based on eating raw organs.
So the first thing you think is come in and tell me how hot she is,
living in a multi-million-dollar
and you think that's
mansion
okay to
in
do to
Texas.
your woman?
The gimmick worked. He had built an empire off of it. Millions in
I asked you a fucking question. Do you think that's acceptable to talk to your woman like that? No, and if I talked like that, it would hurt you.
But that illusion of primal purity came crashing down.
So you wonder why I'm so upset? But you tell me to leave after you say a woman's really fucking hot. What do you think I'm gonna think?
$5 a month on steroids and growth hormones. And among the loudest...
For the love of God, woman, and everything holy, pause the video so we can properly hear this fight.
voices calling him out? Joe Rogan.
Are you?
Podcast episodes, Rogan questioned Johnson.
What if I do leave?
His liver obsession and accused him of misleading his audience.
What if I do leave?
Okay.
Shanny, you leave? What? Stop it. It's a terrible joke. Stop it. And where exactly are you going to go, Shanny? Let's be for real. Where are you going to go? Your family? Good luck with that one, honey.
It might sting, but for someone whose entire existence hinges on dominance, strength, and public image.
Oh, this is your way of trying to get rid of me?
Isn't just criticism.
Cruelty?
And that's when things started to get weird. Well, it was already weird. But according to several insiders close to Johnson, he became obsessed with Joe Rogan. Not just annoyed, not just hurt, but
what does this have to do with you telling me to leave because you were attracted to another woman?
Took notes, printed screenshots of Joe Rogan.
There's also somebody in the chat that's telling them to pause the video. There's somebody in the chat named Black Mass to like pause the video.
No, I don't give a shit. It's what you say that hurts.
Now, around this time, Johnson's social media content, it shifted. Less fun, less meat.
No, you're super nice to that lady. Why can't I get the super niceness?
Truth seekers. It was just bizarre. He became all
No, I'm not. I'm telling you how I feel, and you won't listen to me.
Guys, it was as if he wasn't just selling supplements anymore.
No, you rolled your eyes in the back of your head and said, I'm
now
sorry.
We know something even much darker. Now, here's where things cross from influencer delusion to potential felony territory. Court records from Travis County, Texas, obtained through
What do
public
you think my day
records.
gets?
And then there goes somebody else named Reddy the Peasant. Pause the video in capital letters.
Show that Johnson
Yeah,
was arrested
and you did it
after being
today
involved in
and
an investigation
yesterday.
that alleged he attempted to track Joe Rogan's
Are you looking at
personal movements
pornography? Do
through
I have to look at
unauthorized
your
means.
computer?
This isn't speculation. This is backed by police reports.
Yeah,
GPS
you rolled
data,
your eyes
and
again
testimonies.
saying that.
The report alleges that Johnson paid a private investigator to follow Joe Rogan during his travels to Los Angeles, specifically targeting the dates that Rogan was filming at his podcast. It's when
Sure.
it's still sketchy. We don't know. It's under
Not the way
seal.
how you're
What we
acting.
do know is that Johnson's truck was eventually
I mean,
found
do you love
parked
me
less than
where
a
you
block
don't have
away
to do this
from
to me?
Rogan's private
You love me
locations
enough
with
to
multiple
not do
so-called
this to me?
ancestral
And make me feel this
weapons
way?
stored in the back. Yes.
Do you
heard that
love me
correctly.
enough
According to the
to
inventory
not
report
make me
attached to
feel
the
this
police
way?
file,
Clearly not Shanny Shan Shan. Clearly not. And you know what else, Jenny? I'm really getting pissed that you did not pause this video so we can hear this fight. It's really freaking annoying.
those weapons, including
Again,
a tomahawk,
Jason, I'm
2
asking
handmade
you,
spears,
do you love
a
me
fitted
enough?
bow, and a butcher's apron covered in what investigators
Does
say
it really
appear to be
fucking
animals'
hurt?
dried blood. Now, this isn't cosplay.
You
This
calling
isn't
me
a Renaissance
names
fair.
when I'm just
This is a grown man,
asking
a
questions.
multimillionaire businessman, an alpha man,
Why?
rolling up to a podcast
Why?
studio with a liver in one
You
hand
can't be a
and
man
tactical blade
and fucking
in the
talk to your
other, apparently
wife?
ready to prove a point. And before you...
And again, you are not his wife. You are his girlfriend. Sometimes. He's trying to escape from you, but you're not his wife.
No, you can't be a man.
A misguided prank. Remember, multiple neighbors called
And talk to your
911
wife.
after seeing Johnson shirtless
About something that's
and doing
obviously
push-ups
a
in the
problem
streets,
with you.
screaming at the studio gates about
You can't look at one
ancestral
woman without
dominance. But let's
sexualizing
talk
her.
hard receipts, because this case isn't built on gossip. Investigators reportedly found a folder in Johnson's home titled
Yeah?
The Rogan Plan. Inside were
next
printed
time?
out Instagram posts, timestamps of
I know
Rogan's
there's a
podcast
hot
appearances,
fucking chick
and a detailed
outside.
travel itinerary
I don't wanna
that
hear
matched
anything about it.
Rogan's public schedule for the last 3 months. 3 months. Not only that, but one witness, an unnamed former
Maybe
employee of
you're
Johnson's
causing
supplement brand,
insecurity.
told police that Johnson had planned a primal confrontation with Rogan.
If you
in
can't
which
see
he would
your own
offer him
problems, you're completely
raw liver
blinded
as a final
and
challenge
completely
and
dead of
demand that
being
he either
self-aware.
consume it or
My God, this is like listening to a pot telling a kettle about itself. Hello, Shanny, pot, meet kettle. Jesus Christ.
concede his beta
You can't
status.
consider my feelings once,
This is called
ever.
behavior. This is Charles Manson with a six-pack. The delusion
Ever. You
is
can't
so
even
thick,
hold
you
me
can't even
and
call it a
console me and
meltdown
tell me
anymore.
it's gonna
It's
be
a total
okay.
psychological break from reality, fueled by steroids, internet fame, and an empire built on lies. And somehow, the most terrifying part is how close it came to actually happening. So let's ask the question that no one in the fitness community wants to touch. How many more influencers are on the edge like this? How many other fake alpha males are preaching discipline, selling dreams, and collapsing behind the curtain?
I love you way
Liver
more
King
than you
isn't
love
just
me,
one
I
bad
guess.
actor. He's a symptom of a much deeper sickness, an influencer economy where lying is
Yeah,
rewarded,
you knew
delusion is
those words
profitable,
would hurt
and
me.
violence becomes branding. I want you to think about it.
Yeah,
For years,
you did.
this man
You knew
told
calling me
young
a
men to
cunt and a
reject modern
bitch
comforts
would
and
hurt
live
me
like
too.
cavemen, while inject.
Well, Shanny, on the bright news is that word, see you next Tuesday, it depends on what part of the world you're in. It could be a good thing. Like, if you know a different meaning of it, it can actually mean a good thing. You don't even have to be in a different country, see? Maybe he said it as a joke, not as an insult. That's what I'm trying to get at. You see, Shanny? See?
Because you don't
himself
like
with
being called
pharmaceuticals
out.
and living in a luxury mansion. He sold supplements that promise
You're a
ancestral
fucking
power,
coward.
while allegedly plotting
God's
to
gonna
defraud and
call you out
possibly
on
harm
it.
another man who simply
You should
spoke the
care that
truth
God's
on
gonna
how
call
his
you
women
out on it.
feelings.
Girl, if God hasn't called you out on your bullshit, he sure as hell isn't gonna call him out on his bullshit. Let's be for real. You're both terrible people, but you know what I'm trying to say.
Do you fear him?
People bought this.
Then you should
hook,
shut
line,
the
and
fuck
sinker.
up and
now look
listen.
at this. This is what happens when you mix this fake toxic masculinity, fame addiction,
I
and
speak from a
unchecked
way
ego.
higher authority
You get a
than
man
you'd
so
remember
consumed
that.
by image and dominance.
I'm sorry, come again. What? Did she just say she speaks from a higher authority than him? What higher authority? What? Oh, hell no.
That he
Yes.
can tell the difference between criticism
'Cause
and
you're
an
speaking
attack
from
on
your
his very
flesh.
existence. Joe Rogan didn't throw a punch.
I'm
He
not
didn't
the
even
one looking
challenge
at a
Liver
woman
King
and
to a fight.
sexualizing her.
He just told the truth about the man, and that truth
Okay.
just broke Johnson's whole persona and brain.
I want the chat's opinion on something. Did Jason sexualize the woman that delivered our groceries? Yes or no?
I am going to say no out of spite for you, Shanny. I'm going to say no, but of course, the chat is going to say yes because they want to see this fighting continue. But I want to say no out of spite for you.
We live in a democratic society. Other than sexualize a woman. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yes, 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 definitely yes, yes, yup, yes, hell yes, 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 he does every woman.
I'm gonna be real blunt.
What?
You want to know how I feel about all of you? I don't give a flying shit.
Good for you, Skeletor. Good for you. You stand up for yourself. You tell that Shanny. You tell Shanny.
No one, including
You don't give a shit about me? Yeah? Then why do you lie? Okay. You don't see it. I know you did, and I thank you for that. But this is a problem you have, Jason. Yes, it is. That was so inappropriate. Yeah, but the way you spoke about it.
Jason, calling Jason. Jason, we need you to get closer to the mic. Hello.
Like, you just don't care about my feelings. That's not how you respond. It's, yes, I do care about your feelings.
every time I say I do, you say I'm a liar.
So you don't care about my feelings.
No, I'm not going to argue it anymore. I will always care about you no matter what happens.
Do you care about my feelings?
Yes, and that's why I apologize. That's it. I wouldn't apologize if I didn't care about your feelings.
Well, I would think you would realize that type of stuff is hurtful to a person.
I understand now fully. I understand now fully. Okay. And I didn't understand the level of that bothered me. I didn't understand that. So I am sorry, honey. I'm sorry. And I will do better. I promise you. Okay? Because I'm telling you, the truth is, the only eyes I have is for you.
Liar. He's an absolutely terrible liar.
Complimenting other chicks, it's wrong, I guess. If you're in a relationship, right?
It's wrong, period. It can be considered sexual harassment. They warn you about doing that in jobs.
Right. I understand what you're saying. But I'm just saying, if you're in a relationship, it's not okay to compliment another woman ever.
No.
There you go. See? Now my standard went higher than it was before.
Why do I feel like this is deja vu? I feel like we had this argument so many times before. This sounds very, very familiar. Yeah, Ralph doesn't mean shit. He's just saying what he needs to say to get it to shut up.
How do you not know this?
Because I was never in a relationship before you. I think it's pretty crazy that it's like nothing else exists.
Oh, he's never going to apologize for calling me a cunt. He'll keep calling me.
No, I'm sorry for calling you a cunt. I am.
You always call me a cunt.
I know, it's because bipolar, dude. That's part of it.
Yeah, sure, Ralph. It's mementos. It's always mementos, all of these people, sure.
That's how mine manifests, is just blah. And if you went to counseling with me, they would tell you this. That's how mine manifests. Just throwing shit. That's how my bipolar manifests. And I think my grandfather had it too. He'd do the same type of shit. Just fling horrible stuff at people that he loved. That it's part of the disorder. I'm telling you. That's why I'm severe. They put me on the spectrum of severe.
Yep, all of these lines, all of these excuses, they sound very familiar because we all have heard them before. It's like he has his little booklet ready and memorized to spew it out whenever he needs to. Huh.
Bipolar 1. So I love you, and I'm really sorry. And I have a higher standard now, understanding, in a relationship.
I don't know how he doesn't know this by now.
You have not lived my life. I had no relationship experience before Shannon. None. Fuck-ups, when they happen. This is what makes a relationship or nothing, is if you can forgive the person for what they do. That's what makes a relationship versus nothing. That you're just playing a game, living together.
Huh, that's very interesting choice of words, Jason, there. Because that's exactly what you guys are doing. That is exactly what you guys have been doing for the last 8 years.
Straight up. Can you forgive? That's always what it comes down to.
I'm really sick of having to forgive you.
Right. That's the life of a bipolar person. Forever. You will constantly be apologizing and eating dog shit for your whole life because of your own mouth. That's bipolar.
You guys out there, I hope you know this is utterly bullshit. What he's spewing right now is absolutely, utterly bullshit. Okay? Okay.
That's bipolar disorder. And I think probably some of the counselors I had in rehab would say it'd be good if you come back here for a while. Do you know that? Because I have been having, the mania has not been very easy to control. So the counselors that I had at that rehab would probably say, yeah, you should come back here for a while. That's true. I'm severely mentally ill, guys. Like, severe. Every person in rehab said, wow, she has BPD. It's a miracle you're together. Yep.
Has Shanny been actually being diagnosed with BPD, or is she still self-diagnosing? Because we know she's self-diagnosed for cancer, fibromyalgia. What was it? This is so long. Was she actually diagnosed with this one, or did she actually diagnose herself?
It is.
But yeah, you guys, that is how the audience instigated, invaded these two into a fight. It was a very, really good group effort in that part. But but yeah, you guys, so yeah, that's it for this one. And please do me a favor and do all the YouTube things, and I will catch you in the next video. Later. Bye bye.